You are playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. Hello and welcome back to a brand new video. I'm your host Daniel, and I've just noticed, look at that, it's quite nice that it does like multiple screens. But today we are playing the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe. I did initially buy the original one, but apparently this is the exact same, just with a bit more content. So I thought there's no point playing the first one and then playing this as well, when I might as well just play this and get the full experience. So we're just going to start straight away. The end is never, the end is never.
This is the story.
Oh, okay. Here we go. I'm really excited to play this.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427.
Yeah.
Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Nice.
Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order.
Okay.
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
No, he was not. I want to make a game similar to this.
Something very peculiar
It'd be so fun.
Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget.
Oh, yeah?
He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow.
Interesting.
No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi.
Interesting.
Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Damn straight. Come
All
on!
his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, yeah, I want to make a game similar to this. I had ideas for it ages ago, when this had already still been out. But I had so many good ideas, but it's just making the game. I just can't do it. Like, I'm just not good enough. But it's just such a cool concept.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oh wait, if you hold right click and move it. Door on the left, I'm going to the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Perhaps he did.
Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nah.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
This is fun. I just want to break all the rules.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Let me break all the rules.
You really are not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but
breaking all the rules.
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very
I assume there's multiple endings as well. Like, if you actually listen to him, it's one ending. If you don't listen to him, it's another ending.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps
I am going to go to the meeting room.
Memo.
I'm going to go to the meeting room. Let's do it. Let's follow the instruction this one time.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yeah.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Tips for not getting fired. Talk less.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Up to his
Coming
boss's
to a
office.
Staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Oh, I'm gonna do it. But he wasn't there.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this.
Who did
what
orchestrate
dark
this?
secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have, yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
That's funny.
Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck.
I like that, that's funny.
Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Right, now I'm going to stop listening to him. Now is the time where I do my own story. I don't listen to narrators. What do you think I am? Some kind of book? Loading, 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 loading.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Who's to say? I'm definitely not listening to him now, though. Whatever he
Stanley walked
says.
straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
No, he did not.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death. The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
I'm not doing it. I want to die.
Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward.
Yes, he was.
And willingly confront his death.
Come on. Let's see it. Oh, crap. He was telling the truth. Oh, never mind. Haha. He was lying.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
Crap.
Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story.
Crap.
Trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is.
Crap.
Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Oh, wait. I'm not going to get crushed.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator,
Oh.
as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
Okay.
In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Okay. Oh.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Oh.
When
That is the
every
game done.
path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same.
I did it.
Do you see now?
I'm
Do you see that
finished.
Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
That's fun. Oh, wow. Well, that's it. Game over then. How do I get back to the office? How do I get back? Let me get back. I don't want to see the credits. I want to continue. I'm sorry. It's giving me all spoilers and stuff. No, I want to... Let me go back to my office, please. How do I get back? Do I have to just restart? Begin the game again. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Don't know, mate.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Perhaps I did. Perhaps I did. Gonna go back to the right again.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room. And
Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes, this room. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I'm just gonna go like I did last time. To this.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago.
Let's
Stanley,
see.
I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone
I didn't mean
else
to
can be
almost jump and I nearly did.
But the fact
Terrifying.
is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Who?
Someone you've forgotten about.
Is it my dog?
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me. This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who? Hello?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can never trust anyone except myself. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, narrator. I'm unplugging it.
As Stanley picked up the phone, a white light engulfed him, filling him not just with radiance, but with hope. Hope for a life reunited one... Wait. Oh, goodness. Stanley, did you just unplug the phone? No, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that? You actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible.
Yep.
Let me double check.
Just did it.
No, it's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone. He's taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another. Music comes in, fade to white, roll credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action.
Okay.
How is that even possible? None of these decisions were supposed to mean anything. I don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices?
I don't know, mate.
Wait a second.
What did I do?
Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner? You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
What? No, that's not me. It's not. I'm
I
not.
can't believe I was so mistaken.
No.
This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real world.
It does jabber on, doesn't it?
Helpful instructional video.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice.
All right,
He
Rupert.
could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people.
Okay.
Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense. And at no
Forget
time
how
should you
to
make
read.
a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn to a partner and practice saying, "My goodness, is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack." Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the
What
best
is
part
going
to a
on?
healthy decision-making process. Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
Okay.
Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside.
Okay.
This time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Okay. Let's see.
Ah, welcome back.
Thank you.
You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Okay. What's the correct choice, my friend? You tell me.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and
God
dying.
damn it.
Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would make no sense at all. We
That's
just
true.
need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Well, guess what, narrator? I'm not going to listen to you at all. Let's see what's going on. Ah, nice little floor. The walls are beautiful. The lights are nice.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
That is true. You know what? That is true, my friend. That is true.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite
Okay.
sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine. All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
It's obvious, isn't it?
No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back in the other direction. Perhaps we're not too late.
Okay. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Are we okay? Oh, thank God.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe, after everything we talked about, that my story, you've destroyed my work. Why? For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it?
I don't know.
To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever, reliving its impossibility forever.
All right, well, you're boring me, mate.
Is it better to shut the game down entirely? To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do? What do I... No, I have to. I have to shut the game down. I have to.
No, you don't.
I have to.
No, you don't. Wait, hang on a minute. Hang on a second, buddy. Hang on there, buddy. Hang on, buddy.
Oh, I'm here. I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you.
Yeah.
You, who thought you were so clever. Now look where we are. My entire game is destroyed.
Good.
It was the only
Deserve
thing in
it.
the world that was mine, and you've run it into the ground. What, did you think that would be funny?
Yes.
You just had to see?
Yes.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
Oh.
He actually knows how to do
Oh,
what I
please
tell him
don't
to.
be
He
like
understands
Stanley.
that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it. That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it?
Nope.
That there's a world outside of you? You're a child. Oh,
How dare he?
my story. If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it and been victorious. It would have been so perfect. I worked so hard on it. I tried so hard to make... behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
I'm
Just
going to do
follow
it
my
this
lead
time,
and
because
you'll
I
be
think
fine.
if I go
All right.
right again, it's just going to do the same thing.
When Stanley came to a
You
set
know,
of
I think
2
it's just gonna
open
do the
doors,
exact same
he
thing.
entered the door on his left.
So we'll actually listen, and then we won't listen again.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might... Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
You're lucky, buddy. You're lucky. Oh, it's all different.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled,
Oh.
Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, until he saw the door with a voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions. And beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Not doing it. Not doing it. Not doing it.
Stanley spoke the code. Night
Not doing it.
Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver right there
No!
on the wall.
You don't tell me what to do. Do do do. Do 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 do. Let's look at all these
I'm
paintings.
sorry, is there a problem? You didn't mishear me, did you?
Oh, sorry, what'd you say?
Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story. This is a crucial step.
Oh, okay, I heard you. You said shut up. Alright? Don't tell me what to do.
Fine, you're not going to do it, but you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story seriously. If you didn't want to see what I had to show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me. Explain yourself, you coward. You... When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his
I'm the narrator. I entered the door on his right.
Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
The end.
I need you to walk through the door. Are you listening to me? Can you hear me? Is everything all right?
I'm getting so many different endings already.
Stanley, this is important. The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision.
Oh, it's quite
You
cool. Look,
cannot
you
exist
slow it down by
without you.
walking
Do you
backwards or
understand
speed it up by
me?
going forward.
Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose.
At least show me another ending.
Do something. Anything.
Anything.
This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it.
It's quite fun.
So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. It's okay, I can wait.
It is quite
Time to
fun.
decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice.
And there's just so many different... Sorry, Leroy.
I'll wait for you to decide what's the right thing to do.
It's just a case of now as... It's just a case now of I have to reset it, innit? Resets itself. Okay.